be said about some of my videos.
But the thing is, you put a little bit more of a humorous twist.
All
on
right,
it.
this is
Now,
too
that's
funny not to
a
snipe.
lot different.
Well, Coach Kruger, welcome to Texas, brother. But
Kentucky.
yeah, like I said,
So,
everybody, has a
yeah,
right to make their
too
own
funny not
content.
to snipe this
I
one.
don't even try. I don't even want to get
So,
the damn Claudio channel shut down. I've got nothing.
This guy
against
was
Claudio.
unhinged in a video. I
None
could only watch
whatsoever.
like 10 minutes of it, and I was
My
losing my
problem
mind
comes
because
in
the
way they
guy,
do things where
it's definitely
they
low
are
hanging
victimizing
fruit.
people, where they're setting people
And
up
you're gonna
to
have to
receive
pardon my
threats,
camera
to
because
get
I
call flooding,
just picked up a
to
new
get their damn private information known.
Mac
That
Studio, Mac
is
Mini
what
Studio,
brings me
and
doing
none of my
this right
shit's
here.
working right.
Is for the simple fact
So
of
couldn't get my
lack of
regular camera to work.
transparency.
I got this old junky
Every
Logitech
damn
hooked up,
video he does,
and it's working.
he's
But
out there intentionally trying to victimize,
anyway,
usually a
yeah,
woman,
this was just
for
too easy not to snipe this one. The guy was definitely unhinged about the whole thing, and about Wrangler calling him 40 million times or whatever, changing phone numbers, whatever. This guy seems to think his local police department's going to get out of state friggin' extraditable warrants for somebody who's phone harassing him. So it's low hanging fruit for sure. The guy's definitely well, let's just say he's not the brightest bulb, but we'll listen in along. I didn't see where anybody else was sniping,
cop watchers.
but I figured, what the hell, we'll
They're
snipe for a little while.
Take an stick. Pricks.
Now, I did look up a
Yeah.
couple of the people
I mean,
he's
there
got
are
on his
some
panel,
legitimate cop
and
watch
yet again,
ones out there. And
they got like
they
30
tend to be a little bit more
videos.
boring.
They're
And these guys are just purely doing it.
inconsequential as far as
YouTube or off
YouTube
Google.
goes. But he can't get
Absolutely.
anybody to
Hello,
go on
Van
panel
Dorn,
with him
man.
anymore.
Welcome back, Robert
It's
Riley. Good to see
forever
you.
evolving
yes,
until they figure
Cliff
out
was most certainly
that Wrangler
the
is full of
greatest of all
shit.
time.
Always has been, always will
I have
be.
to- I would have to
And
give
once he goes
thumbs
to
up on
jail,
that
they
one right
they
now.
won't be able to be on his panel anymore.
Really,
Maybe on his parole panel, but
I find it a little disgusting.
that'd be about a real
that some
Mensa group
channels
there. Yeah,
think
you got that
of
right, Walter.
themselves and even refer to themselves.
Let's see who we got. We got a bunch of
as
people
the
in the
new
chat
Schrodinger's
already. I
cat.
mean, I just decided to throw this up and said, "What the hell?"
I haven't heard that one.
My niece is
Schroeder
in there.
knows.
Hello,
Oh,
sweetheart.
yeah,
I got the other
When I
shirt.
got my ass kicked
I love
on
that
Trolls
one
Live
too.
That night.
Nobody, Dave B,
When I got
Yeah,
my
okay.
ass
Marlon
handed to me on Trolls
Mueller,
Live that last time.
Salacious.
Yeah, you heard it. It was there.
Yeah, but I think that
Yeah,
Florida
I decided to
Patrol's
go
taking
live.
this-
Why not?
Taking this
Logan.
too far. I mean, it's just
Conspiracy. That's a
mean,
cool
they're-
name. I like
a
that
lot
one.
of his supporters and a lot of other
Johnny
channels that are doing
Boy.
this, they're just going to get tired of it
Captain
because
Volt.
they can see the content that they want to see.
Only for
Well,
us.
and here's
Welcome.
the other thing is, I'm not
Yeah,
going anywhere,
it's
guys.
just total
I
stupidity on his
guarantee you,
panel, and they're looking
it's
at a
their will
stupid
against
video as
mine,
well.
and they will lose
Pyramid,
because
Ron.
the more that they screw with
If I
me,
missed Freedom Fighter,
the
if I miss
more
anybody,
content
I'm
gonna
sorry.
crank
I'm
out.
just kind of scrolling through real quick. You guys have
I
attacked
just
the
didn't like the
live
way that
stream
they attacked
rather
you.
quickly.
and that's
Walter,
that is
what's
what it
up?
is. That aspect's done and over
Yeah,
with.
no big deal, Walter. Don't worry about it. Jam and Jet, brother, how you doing?
My whole thing is
Keep the rubber side down, shiny
and
side
even
up.
since then, regardless of how betrayed I felt
Gia,
personally,
hello.
even since then, I've
Navy
never not
Lady
even
Vet,
one time
hello.
said the first
Linda
negative
H,
word
good
about
evening.
Troll on here. And in fact, the only
Stu,
time
welcome.
I've even mentioned
Marlon,
his name
Scott Mo.
is when I brought up something that happened to him by somebody else that I thought was wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't help myself on this one.
Like tons of fun here.
As a matter of fact, like I said, I had to go out. I picked up a new computer today. None of my cameras work. My GoPro webcam doesn't work.
Oh, I
My
remember
Canon
that.
EOS
I was actually
webcam
watching
driver
it.
doesn't
I mean,
work.
my mouth.
This
just
is like
dropped
the
when he
latest
said,
and
well,
greatest M2
well,
Ultra, whatever.
that's just
I wasn't going to wait for the M3 to come out. I've been a Mac guy for a long time. I love them, and they're great for rendering all my race videos and stuff.
I got that one international client,
Yeah. But so he hit that, and like I
Only
said,
fraud,
until
Jerry.
today, you can go back and look at anything I
Dan,
still
good
got up.
evening.
I've never said the first negative word about Troll in here.
Peter K.
After
One
that
time-
night. Yeah, I was a
the-
little pissed off that night when I got.
No,
my
I don't
live
ignore
stream
anybody. I
afterwards.
just
But
may miss you in the chat. Don't worry about it. I'll
anytime
try
that
and
I've
keep
even
up with the
mentioned his
chat as we're
channel
trying to listen to
was actually me taking up for him
the nonsense over here.
until today when I showed those screenshots. Because
Yeah, Ron,
I
always
felt
say
the reason that I
head
did
on a
it is
swivel.
quite simple. Is because I wanted all of you to see that they're the damn Discord warriors that can't come up with shit on their own, can't have their own channel, want to destroy
Yeah, Marlon,
others.
he's still
And if they can't do
still
that,
spewing lies.
they're now getting
But,
so desperate for attention, they're going to go destroy
For
those
Public
that
Safety
support this
came
channel.
out with a really
I
cringe
mean, especially going after
video
AC Jeep Girl.
on
Yeah,
Wrangler.
that's pretty jacked up considering that, she is
That was
nothing but a
ridiculous.
supporter.
And the
Now,
guy,
to them, she was nothing but a supporter. To me, she's a close
the
personal
guy knows
friend.
absolutely nothing about law enforcement other than he chases him
And
around and gets locked up all the time.
That's pretty shitty to do. I mean,
he complains
so
about
many
tax
people
money
have
being
started
spent
to
on
believe their own
them.
character on
But
YouTube.
What
in
he
real
doesn't
life.
know is he was talking
It's
about
like,
body
shut the
armor. Yep, that
laptop,
has to be
get out
replaced
of the
every
house
5
for a little
years.
while. Go do
Weapons
something
have to be
else.
replaced at a
Exactly.
certain time frame.
You know, like I said, like I
you
told
know,
you this before. Every time I watch your
he's
channels,
bitching that
your
they're not
videos,
spending
I'm
money
on my lunch break.
tracking
sitting
down
in
an
my
IP
car.
address or something from a
leave a
phone
like,
call that he
and
got
I move
from
on.
somebody out of
I'm
state.
on Troll's channel
So-
or Dr. Dave's channel to see what he's
Not
put
like
up.
I said, not the brightest
what he's
bulb.
got.
And then again, then
Yeah.
you get Wrangler,
Oh,
who's
Captain's happy he's got a wrench. I'm sure you're right.
he's not all that bright
Because
either.
what's really jacked
So,
up that
hey,
that
hopefully, let me
Blackheart
know in the
struck
chat
me
if the audio's good on both. If
was
I'm
that it
able
was
to get over,
Blackheart that was on the
if
live
I need to
stream
turn the
playing his
audio
content.
down on the video, or
Exactly.
just let me know how all the audio stuff's working
And
out.
that's
Like
exactly
I said, I
why
just
the
set this
strike
thing
came
up.
down 14 hours after I got notification.
Thanks, Ron.
Yeah, I had
But it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean,
this.
So I don't.
and now you
He's
got
got what?
those that
3
that
other
hate
people
me,
on
that
the
used to
panel
run
with
with
him.
me going after the frauditors. Now they actually have lost sight and are now trying to team
And
up.
I'm
with
just trying to
frauditors.
see. Fraud at Watch. I went and looked at them. They got shit. Glenn Harlow.
There are so many channels
Then
right
the
now that
Glenn,
have absolutely no fucking
and then this other
content
one, the
whatsoever.
Frauditor Comedy,
if
whatever. I couldn't find anything
they
on
weren't
them. Probably don't have a
restreaming
YouTube
my
channel.
shit every night.
So he's just rounding
Exactly.
up nobodies to get on
I
his
mean,
panel with him
I
to
mean,
make him seem
personally,
important, I guess.
I don't care what you did in your past. Your past is your past. It's none of my business.
Yeah, see,
know?
there's a moron.
Yeah.
No, it's just like Dumbwaiter asking me yesterday what I felt about Stolen Valor. You know,
Uh-oh.
I mean, I trolled.
Dumbwaiter can't even spell it, let alone define it.
Yeah, but you can fucking live it, you piece of shit.
You know, but like I said,
Oh, I should be nice.
it kills me. Just there is plenty of these idiots out there to cover. There really and truly is plenty of these morons that we all
it's
cover.
crazy.
That's the one thing that we share in common is the morons
and I,
that we
like I
cover.
said, I just threw
And
this
there
up.
are so
Oklahoma
many of them
Outlaw
out there,
Audits.
guys.
Welcome.
I swear to
Good
God,
Nora,
it's like
welcome.
somebody
Big
poured
Mike got it.
water on little
Welcome.
Joshy Lanto.
Thanks. I appreciate the like
And they
button
just
for the
started
veteran.
multiplying.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just Jenny,
There are
good
so
evening.
many of them that
I know I
will
probably missed some people because
never,
I'm kind of looking
even
back
in just
and
one
forth.
video, cover all of them that are in the U.S.
And I can't believe how quickly they get monetized.
Made just for this.
Well, yeah, well,
Peter
from the time that you and I mean, I don't remember when you got
I
monetized, man.
I
don't
haven't
have
been.
to spend a whole lot of time
Oh.
on this. For
Well,
RPG safety.
when I started the channel,
Well, we just
before you
started
could get monetized,
RPG,
you had
so
to
don't
have
worry
1,000
about it.
subs, and then so many thousand. I think it was 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah, you still have to do that.
Okay. Well, I was told that they dropped the minimum
what
sub
they-
requirement.
Well, what they did is they dropped a minimum sub and a minimum watch hours, so you'll be able to collect super chats.
Which one of them
And get
nitwits is
members.
But you
talking? I
still can't
can't
collect
tell.
revenue from AdSense.
Right.
Okay. What I found
I
funny as shit last night. Now I did
So
have a little
he's
bit of
all
fun
worried
with
about.
Falcax and
He was
Only
talking
Frog last
about
night.
losing some of his
Because
subscribers and
right
blah blah
before
blah and
right before I
hemorrhaging.
left
And
the office,
so,
after I
Lacius, you
left
didn't
the
have to do
after
that.
I
Thank you
ended
so
the
much.
stream
I
last night,
appreciate that.
I was actually looking
Yeah,
around for
and
something else, but I came across
it's
that
really not
Falcax was
that
live
much work for me.
with Only
It's more of
Frog.
a passion.
With
I
a
don't
whole
mind
52
doing it.
people in there, and they were restreaming my live stream.
It just
I
irks
had a
the
little
shit
fun
out of
with
me
it.
that he won't address it.
While they're watching it, I start making it private. And I started pulling a KFAR with it.
Yeah, he's been losing subscribers, but then
I
he
kept
turns
changing
around
it
and goes
from
out and
public to
buys them.
private. And people were getting triggered. They were doing all kinds of silly shit. Oh wow! Apparently,
we can't have
Frauded
that.
Reaper
Can't be
has
focusing
teamed
on
up with
schoolwork.
the Fruity Bandit, and he's even a mod in her channel. Son of a bitch!
Well,
Talk
I
about
think
going
there's
onto the
two
dark
females
side.
on there. I'm not sure.
Oh, that little mess, that little chat that she left, that was just
Yes,
that was
Glenn,
really
you can tell.
laughable.
Well, I mean, but you know, my whole thing about it is, it's like, okay,
Anastasia.
and to be honest with
welcome.
you, what started all this shit
Nomad.
against me was
Hiram, as always.
Reaper ripped off my wife.
Reaper ripped off his
Shiz
wife.
found out about that.
And he hasn't ripped
Shiz
anybody
did,
off.
Shiz started investigating.
That's all he
Reaper.
does is rip people off.
And that's when she, hey,
He's a
Captain Clown.
grift.
That's when she
He
pulled
made
all
up his
that dirt,
entire
all that
military
paper
career to
on
promote his
Reaper's,
YouTube channel.
husband.
And
that's when that
basically
all
shit
started.
on all
Reaper
the veterans
thought
out
I
there
did.
because he flunked out of basic
Reaper
training
thought
twice.
that I was the one feeding him
medical.
all this information.
He's a soft body.
Okay, fair enough. So then she
back in the time
backtracked
2005, they'd take anybody.
Alabama. Then she, because then turned and gave all of that to Welsh News Network.
The beard is
Welsh
kind of
News Network, did the story on me.
Almost got
And
shaved
then
off
it all
yesterday.
Was
But,
a damn
for now,
ping pong
we'll
match
keep
from
it.
there.
I'm gonna have to tone
And
down
it is
these
what it is,
lights
and we're
too
here
with this
now.
camera.
But you know what?
'Cause, I feel like I'm getting a sunburn.
And this may sound strange, guys, but in a way, I'm kind of glad that Welsh did that original story on me.
Ah, shit. I haven't transferred all my files over here yet.
Sense.
So I can't just, whip up his discharge paperwork.
Maserati. I guess now Reaper will have to change your name from Reaper.
And I haven't figured out exactly how to zoom in on shit on here. I know there's a way.
Hey, Reaper, my wife would like her $40 back for the t-shirt that you scammed her out of. Because what she was doing with that was she was actually gone out and she was going to get like little iron-ons made and then send them out. She was just going to completely cut like Teespring out of the loop and collect it.
Yeah,
all
most
PayPal.
of them are mods. The rest of them are, they probably get their subscriptions, their free subscriber from Kimmy. What a thick bags over there.
Guess what she never got?
Thanks, Danny. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
A shirt or her money back. Hey, Chuck Fury. And remember, Marcus, we don't call little Marcus Anthony, or whatever his name
we're
is,
up to 82 and we've only been live less than 15 minutes. That's not bad. Especially since I did no advertising.
We call him the Fruity Bandit.
Kept the computer set up and I said, you know what? What the hell? Let's go ahead and throw out a live stream.
He's videotaped himself twice shoplifting different pieces of fruit from a bodega and got caught once. But I'll tell you, I thought that live stream he did where he bought like $100 worth of freaking oranges
and nobody
stood out on the street corner trying to give them out for free. And people were like, Reaper thought I did it.
Let's go back a ways and see what he was talking about.
Saying around here.
I want to hear him. Welcome
Glenn
to
Harlow and AZ Jeep Girl.
Dickheads
were the ones
over
that
there.
were named in the.
I want to see where he flipped out
Mr.
and
Hudson
started
from
talking about the
VHS.
video. Look at that
We got
mug.
an honorary mention in the people.
Look at that face. My God.
Barnes Awards.
Back off. This is my right to be here and record. Back off of me now.
Thank you.
Get your hands off of me.
I don't know what he's doing here.
You saw that the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw that.
Now, if they can just get Harvey Dick Brain, we'll be good. It's terrifying. If he, here's my thing. I will get a live stream from Friday where he was in a just drunken rage. God knows for the feds. He actually had the balls to go in a live stream and do videos calling. They actually called.
Oh, they're in subscriber mode
the fact
only.
that
Go
they
figure. I
called
wonder
the
why.
sheriff a YouTube grifter.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like pot, kettle, kettle, pot. I mean, and just to show you what in the hell I'm talking about.
Carte Blanche, welcome, Linda. Woodrow. K4. You still think this guy's worth the shit?
This is the
I know this is sock
from
account.
last week.
Yep,
Yeah, I know.
saw
You
that.
stand behind him.
They asked for
Put his pants
$5,000
down.
when they
Yep,
even start
yep,
off the
yep.
live,
We
eBay
got it.
live stream,
That's
claiming
getting kind of old, dude.
that they only needed 2,500, but they made it for 5,000, and still collected $7,700.
Oh, we got Fraud at
Thank
Wrangler
you,
in
Jesse
here.
Logie. That's damn sure going.
I love the
And
sock
I
accounts.
explained
Yeah.
why.
They always
and,
bring some
SCS, I don't know if
levity
you heard
to the
this in any of the live
situation.
streams this weekend. I explained why my name was on that damn list.
No, I missed that.
Oh, it was
Good question,
during
Linda.
the pandemic.
Good question.
A lot of places suspended collections, especially smaller jurisdictions. They suspended collections. He was arrested for a probation violation from a charge from 1998.
Yeah, I wonder who else has been arrested for probation violations. I wonder who else has not showed up and had a warrant.
Josh Tyler in a traffic incident.
I bet you he hasn't been charged with capital murder, has he?
$2,000 by Monday, 1/9/2023, for the attorney.
And
to have
hopefully
the
something
charges
happens with
dismissed.
that.
Pre-trial.
I would just love to hear his reasoning
at 10 a.m.
why he thought
Lawsuit
making
is
up
already underway.
this grand military career
That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
was
And
such a good idea.
please,
Did he
from
think
across
nobody
the
was
pond,
ever going to find
welcome
out?
Frauditor Watch.
Frauditor Watch.
Good morning. How are you?
Good afternoon, sir. How the hell are you, buddy?
No, I guess they just
Not
got the
too
old
bad.
female
Just
Frauditor
waking up.
Watch.
I
don't know.
I mean,
do you think he just sends an email out? Hey,
I've
anybody
never
want to come
asked
on
anybody for a
my
damn thing, nor am
on
I
my
going to.
panel? Because I can't get anybody with any
But
credibility.
every single one of their videos is constantly a poor, pitiful me. I can't work because I don't know how to get into my phone and I can't bill anybody. What the hell's that got to do with you building a window frame?
Priestess, good evening.
Last I checked, a smartphone can't hammer a nail. That's my whole thing. And then he goes into this whole long out digression.
Yeah,
about
just
how
ask him and
he
he'll
can
tell
only
you
get
he's the
paid,
smartest
like,
one in the
twice
room,
a
I'm
year.
sure. I know people like
Can't see
that.
how that works.
I didn't understand it either.
I'm not an international construction person.
Yeah,
but,
I'm not a success. Yeah,
Yeah.
But I mean,
Exactly.
I get paid every fortnight.
I'm
yeah,
kind of
I'm
noticing
not a
that.
successful contractor.
Like I said,
with
he goes
international
after the
clients.
low-hanging fruit. He won't go after
never
anybody
seems
that's
to
going
be
to be
working.
able to debate
Exactly.
him.
It's
Because
like, dude,
he
you
wouldn't
spend
be able
more
to
time
stand a debate.
frauditing live than I do
And then, of
cutting
course, the
videos.
rest of the low-hanging fruit comes on his panel.
That's like that email I sent to Wrangler. I said, you know, if you spent more
Trying to
time
keep an
your
eye on his
business
chat.
than you do on frauditing, you could have a 6 or 7 figure business. I don't think I've
Just to see
ever
if
seen him
anybody mentions
say anything about his business.
that there's a
except
live
you
stream out
cost
there.
him,
I probably should have put, probably should have
contract.
tagged him in the
Glenn Harlow.
title,
If I thought for a
or
second
because
you
I
were
didn't
being
even put in
sincere,
a description
pretty
on
sure
this.
you
I
wouldn't
just
bother telling me.
slammed it up real quick.
Oh, but you missed it, Frauditor Watch. At the start of the show,
Yeah,
I
you
showed
should.
some screenshots
That'd be a
from
good
Predator
one.
Trolls
Wrangler's
Discord
chicken
last night,
necks.
where he's planning
Chicken
on coming
necks.
after me again.
Chicken necks and
for
tater
no reason.
tots.
But in this one, he's also threatening to come after some of my
Got some good stuff
subscribers
going on here tonight.
because he's mad they're not in his chat anymore. And he actually named some of them.
Am I one? Is he coming after me?
No.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
it's not any other channel owners. It's just like literally subscribers. It's not actual
subscribe.
content creators. It's
Nice.
just people that
Subscribe to
support
his
channel.
channel. I'm subscribed to his
Can you
channel.
tote that much bullshit around,
Why can't he come after me?
Anastasia? Have you got enough of those to fill up with all the bullshit
Come
that
on,
Wrangler's
Dumbo,
been
come
spewing?
after me.
No. I'm talking about Frauditor Troll.
I'll forward it a troll. I'm subscribed.
I've
to
been
him
waiting
as
to
well.
see if he brings
no,
up
it was
Georgia
Frauditor Troll.
transparency.
That's threatening to come after
For whatever
my
it's
people
worth,
because they're still
auditor, not
subscribed to
auditor,
me.
frauditor, whatever. I don't
And
care.
he
He's a
was
veteran.
naming some of them by name. Just
He showed the
regular
receipts.
subscribers, not other content creators that come up
Did
and
his
party with
time
me
over in the
sometimes.
sandbox
But he's
times
threatening to go
3,
after
where Shipbird
specific.
couldn't even
Hey,
get out of the
Casey people, okay?
sandbox at Fort
Specific,
Leonard Wood.
subscribers, because hey, you guys watch who you want to watch.
Even though he's a ranger.
That's kind of how
or
we're
so he
going
says.
after Reverend Jim Baker.
Uh-huh.
I don't guess we have to call him Reverend anymore.
Oh, Falcax,
but
you in here? I didn't see you
he
pop
used to
in.
make jokes about, if he were Jim Baker, that he would just go to the bathroom and throw a strap over the shower curtain rod and just Tammy Faye knocking on the door. Jim, come back to the table. The kids were only playing. But that would kind
Sweet
of be
Melissa?
my reaction. That if I had failed
Sammy
so far
girl?
in life, that people that one, that I was frauding, 2,
You
that I
guys are
was
all jumping
frauded
in
a
here when
landfill,
I'm
3, that I got trespassed from a landfill, and 4, as I was getting trespassed from said landfill, the 2 sweet ladies working there asked me, "Excuse me, are you Glenn Serio?"
So funny story.
Glenda,
I'm gonna pause
Russ-
numbnuts for a few seconds. So looking at my phone last night, and I had it on. I used my Focus, and I had it on Do Not Disturb last night, and I get a text. I get a text from a friend of mine who's a dispatcher next town over. And she says, hey, do you know this fraud Wrangler guy? I was like, why? She said, well, we had one of our local crazy ladies call saying he was going to show up and dox all our information. And when I looked him up, your name popped up. And because she had no idea that I was on YouTube and I did the Stolen Valor stuff. So it was really funny. Out of the blue, that happened. You can't make it up. You really can't. I couldn't believe it when she told me. I said, really? And she's like, yeah, she's one of our local nutcases that called. And so it's crazy.
See, freaking PayPal Patty changed his phone number he's had for 24 years. It's like, wait a minute, you've had your cell phone number since 99 that you have now for a business?
I don't think he knows how to
Up until
fucking do
about
math.
2008, 2010, almost all legit businesses.
Since 99, 24 years.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody had a damn cell phone, and not now. I had a
Hiram,
cell
thanks so
phone in
much,
99.
buddy. Appreciate it.
Christmas of 98, my senior year was the fall of 98, spring of 99 in high school. For part of my Christmas that year was I got a cell phone in 99.
Yeah,
Or
18th Airborne
Christmas of
Corps.
98.
I couldn't even
So,
venture
yeah,
a guess.
the fact that he had a cell phone in 99
Could not
isn't
even
that
venture a
shocking,
guess, but
the
I could
fact
tell
that
you
that
one
was his
thing.
main business line in 99.
There's no Ranger regiment at Bragg.
in terms of the legitimate business community, that would have been
There may be
seriously
rangers,
frowned
but they're
upon. That
not
wouldn't have
squirrel
given them a
rangers.
whole
They're
lot of
tab rangers.
credibility in the legitimate
A lot of the
business
infantry
community.
guys at Bragg go to, well, a lot of people go to
I mean, I still have my
Ranger school.
original,
I just never wanted to torture
analog
myself.
phone
Oh, I do too.
from when it was Air Touch.
I think no, mine was a Nokia, but
Yeah,
I mean, with the battery pack, the damn thing was about that thick.
yeah, it's about the size of a brick.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hell, it even had the
When the
analog
Germans
charger.
bombed Pearl Harbor,
Yeah,
did they bomb it with
Yeah, that was what I
RPGs
had.
from
You know,
gliders?
it was post Zach Morris phone, but you know, obviously, it isn't what we've got here. Because I can remember still having, you know, in '99 there wasn't text messaging either.
Blurple Dragon's in. Is she? I didn't see her. He, she, I don't know.
yeah. Well,
Actually,
Lisa White,
Well, we had it in '99 because
Desert
when
Sentinel,
we used to come back in from overseas deployments and we were still
an ID
10 to
10T.
12 mile off the coast,
Yeah.
we could get a text message through.
Yep.
standing on
Oh,
the
don't get me
quarterdeck,
started.
But we could never get voice comms through.
I
So
got
we did
started
have
last
text
night,
messaging, but not like we have it today.
and
Oh,
It
yeah.
literally was text messaging.
I was wanting Stanley to go down and get me a 5-gallon bucket of rotor wash.
Hey,
Of
Lockjaw
course,
Entertainment,
he
Bob
was
Jim
he
Bum,
wanted
welcome.
in trade for that
But
a
yeah,
box of
Captain
grid
Happy
squares.
Wrench has got a damn good point.
So
I've never seen a
yeah.
contractor with many clients who doesn't have an employee.
So many lies. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
What happened with
You
them?
guys really don't have to do this.
Precisely.
You
He's
really
just a
don't,
liar.
but I appreciate
They
it.
ran away.
Yeah, I remember.
Maybe I'll be
because
able to get a
I think
decent
starting
camera
my
for this new
sophomore year,
computer
I had
system.
a pager.
yeah. I still
Son
have.
of a bitch, do I feel old right now?
Yeah, I still have my pager.
Volunteer or voluntoed? Yep.
Well,
That happens quite a bit.
Maybe that can go in the damn.
All right,
maybe that can
what's
go
he
in the
running his
80s
mouth about?
museum with the damn Dustbuster?
Yeah. That stuff's all
I just wish there was
ancient,
some
and
way
I
that you
told
could reach
some
out
of
to,
these,
because I've looked
kids
up a lot of
today
these people
that,
over
look,
here
hey,
in
I
his
didn't-
chat,
I had to go to
and
the library.
they don't have any way to
You look in
contact
the
them.
card
I'm just
catalog,
curious as
get a
to
book.
why they're not concerned with his stolen valor claims. If they hate auditors that much, there's other channels out there that highlight
Y'all
what
like
the
this.
auditors do wrong.
Anthony Ajax Jackson.
And there's
$15
plenty of
sub.
auditors
Just
that do
catching on-
wrong, and
just
I'm sure
catching
there's
in on the
plenty of them
stream.
that do things
For
the right way
FT,
and they don't
I never
harass or
donated
whatever.
one time to you.
But
so how you like these apples? Get over yourself, FT, and also get your wife a new voice box.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
All
Nicole.
right, we'll go with.
Damn!
thinks he's funny.
Damn.
James K,
That-
thank
that
you
was
so much. I
cool.
appreciate it.
William,
Yeah.
Wyndham tribute site.
Somebody
I
told me
can't
to
tell
put
you,
that
now,
up
me
there. I think
personally,
that's
I'm
what's
not
on
actively
Numbnuts
fighting with
site.
anybody.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
except
ever ask
Elevator,
for any
and I wouldn't
anything.
even call that a fight. Because if that was a fight, it would be like much like the help, help, help video. He'd get
Yeah,
chest bumped
if you
and
know
he'd
some of
fold.
these guys, reach out to them. Say, hey, what are you
Well,
doing?
Thank you, Anthony Jackson.
I mean, you saw those screenshots.
There's so much content out there that highlights all of the
with the
lies
public
that this
safety.
guy's.
Oh Christ! Yeah.
Need
I
a
did.
cheap date? Call
Dork
Tiffy or
Master.
call Kimmy.
Need a cheap date? Question mark. Call Tiffy. Operator standing by, not responsible for broken backs and STDs.
Oh God.
Sounds about right.
Oh, that's classic. That's a
Oh yeah. Well, here's my thing on it. Would the operator standing by, could that be considered false advertising?
Ryan, you
So,
don't
I mean,
really.
seriously, I mean, they come home and do a live stream. They got no power. They got no water. I don't think that they're affording operators for her only.
Well, considering you're probably in your mom's house somewhere. I don't know.
And you all know that.
Why don't you hold up one of your ankles and let's see that ankle GPS unit? Because we think you're probably got one.
Flibbled or flap, Cokes or twin.
Yeah, there's just not. There's
All right.
really not much,
official misconduct.
not
too.
much to
Would you
pick
care
apart.
to
Like I said,
comment?
everybody's low hanging fruit over there,
She'll be along.
and he's just
I mean, just absolutely, just like looking at Tiffany last night. I mean, she was just like,
just rambling, and
"Oh,
now they're just
when will
talking
this
shit
be
about
over?
people.
When will this be over?
Although we're talking
I'm
shit about
bored."
him because somebody needs to.
She wasn't perked out of her mind.
Yep.
Yeah, she was.
Yep, you're
She
right.
was-
He is
I
very
mean,
judgmental.
Even when she corrected
You know,
him,
it was funny that
he
the
starts trying to accuse me of doing all this to
poor
Tiffany
public
and saying all
safety
this,
guy,
and
the
I'm
video he did,
obsessed
he
with
had
her and I'm
people
doing all this silly shit.
Bandit.
She even
Really,
told
dude,
him-
you didn't have to do that.
Nah,
I
he's
appreciate
just
it.
obsessed with calling me a lot lizard.
He
and he corrected her extremely gruffly and aggressively.
he had people
Yeah.
in his chat telling him he
No,
was
he's doing more than
100%
that.
wrong
I'm like,
on a lot of the stuff he
Yeah,
was saying,
I saw
and he
that
just kept
part,
right on
yeah.
going.
You need to take your natty light
And-
consumption down a little bit.
Guys,
I mean, he was
phone
he was
harassment. This
loaded
guy
last
lost
night.
his shit over being
Oh,
harassed
yeah, he
by
was.
phone
I'll
calls.
tell you what was even worse. Hey,
Dr.
Colin,
Cock McLongerballs,
how much is she
PhD. Good
charging for a
evening there,
meetup in the
fellow
back of a
MP.
Burger King? Huh.
Yeah, I'm picking on a short bus expert. You're right.
Just whatever
I like
change
that
you got
one.
in the cup holder.
So he goes off about this entire, I'm getting all these phone calls, and loses his shit completely.
Right, I'm back.
And RPG, thank you so
just in
much.
time.
Look on the screen, bro.
Oh, jeez.
It's
Boom.
he
Roasted.
seems to think that his local police department is going
Ooh.
to
Actually,
dedicate
no, this is for this.
man hours to him. Yeah, okay, we got to stop him for a minute because it's just aggravating having that in the background. That just totally boggles my mind that he thinks that they're going to spend all this time. It's like all the internet fraud that goes on. Guys, if you fall into that internet fraud thing, yeah, there's not much your local police department's going to be able to do to help you. Just not much. Redneck Dad's in here. Redneck Dad's in here. Look at that. Glenn Slingblade Harlow. I love it. Nice one. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Hey, Redneck Dad, if you got contacts over there, you should try and let some of those folks know that there is life after Kaiser. And there's tons of people that get in this chat that were hoodwinked by him with all of his bullshit military claims and 9 surgeries and broken leg in 3 weeks and RPG to the grill and staff sergeant and ranger and 2 Purple Hearts, over a decade, up to 13 years, I guess he said. He had to kill a kid overseas, 2 shot twice and a frag in the back. I mean, and I know I'm still missing a bunch of lies he's told, because if his lips are moving, he's lying.
I spent some time on YouTube pulling some new cutaways this weekend.
Oh yeah, the tibia, fractured tibia.
Stuff.
How could you forget that?
Well,
you walked around on it,
It's just
carrying a ruck. Tom, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
StreamYard to a completely different editing software that you have absolutely no training on whatsoever.
You guys are awesome. You
It
guys
takes some
are
time
awesome.
to figure things out.
I should try and get a hold of Stone
So-
Vet. I know he's been under the weather. And see what he's. I'll send him a text. See what he's up to.
Remember, I told you that particular thing is reserved for me, you, and Carrie Underwood. That's it.
Let me see if I can get it to come up. I don't know
Okay,
if I
I'm
set
gonna
it up
start
on
putting
here yet.
cameras up in your house. This sounds interesting.
Okay. Nothing. Shit.
Well, that would definitely probably be the biggest.
I got to do it the
newest
old
number
fashioned
one,
way on the phone.
Populated Carrie Underwood, whatever. Would be my guess. I'm gonna catch hell for this later.
Probably you're going to be sleeping in a doghouse tonight.
He doesn't have one.
Yeah.
I guess we know what he's
Well,
doing
no,
this
Tiffy's
afternoon.
probably hiding out in the doghouse, stalking.
All right, I sent him a text, but I know
Oh,
he's
it's all
been
good,
under
little
the
Nicky.
weather.
You're all good, man. But yeah, it's some of it. The shit's just absolutely ridiculous. Nightmare on aisle 5. That's awesome. Oh, I love it when y'all get into it.
I like this channel.
Oh, sweet Lord. Rated F.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
That's
Priestess wants your
savage.
tots.
Hey, Fraud It Reacts.
Oh, the
Hey, I think this
Anastasia,
one
that
has been
sounds.
addressed to
I
you,
guarantee you,
Popular.
there's going to
I
be
mean,
12 days of
Fraud It
Kaiser
What?
before it's all over. So many lies. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, I was gonna do a Joey Surreal video earlier today, just because.
Yeah,
he's been
I
acting
can't
just
imagine.
stupid.
It's.
But then I stopped.
I don't
for the
think they
simple
could bite
fact
their
that
tongue hard enough to not
he
say
actually
something about being
started
a
off
dumbass.
the video ripping off Rob
Block the
Zombie,
number.
or not Rob
They call
Zombie,
it a
but
different number.
Drowning Pool
Block it.
Bodies.
Get what I use on my phone. I use
And I was like, nope, not
Robo
doing it.
Killer. I pay for the subscription.
I mean, it would have been nice if he had tried to rip
Balls
off
deep.
Metallica,
Thank you so
then
much.
Congress could have come after him, and Lars Ulrich would have been in a suit for the
Billy.
second time in his life. All right, Miss Tara. Well, be careful.
You know,
getting there.
and it's funny that have been so
But,
many
yeah,
people
So I think, like I
that
said,
we
Chrissy
see
is
over
just
in his
pissed
chat,
because
and all of a
I'm sure
sudden
that he's tried making
they're
phone
part of
calls and
the
threats
dick
saying
necks,
that the Meade
the fat
County Sheriff's
dorks.
Department. Hello, Donna Ray.
I know Josh has been
He's
down
trying
for a
to say
couple of
that they
days. He
can't
hasn't
honor
responded to my
FOIA
text either,
request for
so
that
he's probably
damn,
still feeling pretty shitty.
video and audio footage for whatever reason. He knows he can't stop me from getting that shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, I missed that
Titty
one.
tots.
He'll be
Oh,
blowing
I
your
hope you
top
weren't dipping them in
he sees that
Timmy's
footage.
titty sweat, were you?
I appreciate
While you
that,
were over
Rated
there.
F. I tell you
I know.
what,
I shouldn't bring that
numbers
up.
on that one, y'all did let me know y'all liked that one. My
What a
DMA
maroon.
video from earlier, man.
Yep.
Oh, Saltmaster. Oh, God.
All right, FCS.
I wouldn't even know how to get a hold of that
Hey,
Glenn
it's
Harlow
been
guy,
fun.
yeah.
You're always welcome here, man.
Anytime
I'm
free,
having a
I
hard
like
enough
coming
time
up.
listening to
You
him
know
right
that.
now, not on
Oh,
my
yes,
stream.
ma'am. Now, what's funny is later on tonight, when somebody restreams this,
And
their
he's
chat will be trying to
still
say, "Oh, Wrangler can't do
still
nothing by
hemorrhaging
himself."
money buying
It's like
views
I literally had
and
people on the
buying
panel like
subs.
2 times in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
But I can't do anything by myself. I mean, really?
No.
Well, you did a pretty good job lying.
I just don't understand some
And I'm
people that
pretty
just
sure you
are not
killed
gonna be
Donald
happy
Cameron
regardless of what happens. They'll still try to
by
find
yourself.
something else to bitch about. But FCS,
because you were the only one that was indicted.
It's great.
Yep, I'll be back.
And we're so all right. Oh yeah, you will. And we're so glad
Your
your channel's
content,
back
FCS.
getting
Yeah,
right. And if you're not
there's 3
subscribed to
people on the
Fraud It or Comedy
panel.
Show, what's wrong?
What the hell's wrong with you?
Frauditor Watch,
Thank you,
I'm
man.
there.
That's kinda
Glenn,
where I was
I've been
going with
here
that.
for a
and
while now.
Frauditor Comedy Show. So
I'll talk
not
to y'all
sure who
later.
all those
All right,
people
bye,
are.
darling. Our best to your wife, man.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
I
give
said,
me a hug.
they're
I
nobody
sure
I've
will.
ever heard of,
See ya.
nor do I believe anybody's heard of,
Nobody said I had to be clothed when I do it.
other than on
Sorry,
his
that was out
stream.
loud.
Okay.
But could be worse. I could look like Dumbwaiter.
But he
I
was
mean,
trying
hell, look
that.
at this mugshot
I
right
guess
here.
there
He's
was
even
some
trying to get the top of my head looking
references
like a
to some
Corvette look that
possible
Chili has.
threats made.
Well, he has more than
I don't
Chili
know.
has
I
now.
couldn't watch
Well, I mean, yeah, I
uh,
mean, he can't be
for
an
public
exact
safety's
duplicate 'cause they
video
just sue
more than
each
10
other for
minutes.
copyright
I was
strikes. But
losing my shit trying to listen to him. And
yeah, that's why I call him
yeah,
the
he
Indiana
did.
Chili, man. Is for the simple fact that it's pitiful. He
Yeah.
acts just like Chili, man.
No,
And
what
the first,
they
go
call
ahead.
He
they
acts
call
just like
Tiffany,
Chili.
the Indiana, Fort Worth, Carolina, Fort Worth.
Yeah.
I
That's a
see
good,
Shiz is
good
in the
example,
house.
man. I mean, but even Angry Vet was telling Dumbwaiter.
That's true.
Yeah, that ain't
He
right.
does have
man.
shoulders and he does have teeth. So, you know, I can't tell what he's wearing tonight because
And that's
they're off
pretty
to the
bad
side.
when
But
those
I
that,
didn't know
like
if
I
he was
said, would
wearing
like to
that
see him
mock
beheaded or
foreskin
burned at the
shirt or not.
stake. Literally. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
he
there ain't
does
nothing
seem
they can
that
do about it,
way.
Alan Hunt. They're just gonna have to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
The Y files.
Yeah, well, actually, Lockjaw, I don't know if you were in here earlier, but I
Oh,
got a
shit.
video
I
that's
just,
gonna drop soon, and it's a compilation. It's a compilation of wannabe badass frauditors who,
he might have
when they get
stolen the
owned,
teeth. You
start
never know,
screaming for
Steven.
help. Parts of Mansion v. Hudson.
All right,
are,
so
are
I
in
haven't
that
figured
video,
this out yet. I've got something
along
on here
with
that
Dumbwaiter, Lucky Laptop on the highway. I've got law books. Yeah, we know you got law books. You need them to take a piss. I mean, we know you got law books, dude, because I can actually picture the little guy having to stack them in front of the toilet to stand up to piss.
it's ridiculous over
I
there. It's
don't understand, like,
ridiculous.
laptop, dragging out his laptop to
And
do
I'm
his
only going to
filming.
go
If
for
he can
about an
afford a
hour.
laptop, surely he can afford
We're about 45
a
minutes in.
cheap camera from,
And
even, you know,
glad
we call
a bunch
it,
of you came on here. I can only
Pawn Shop
take
over
him
here.
in,
We've got
you know,
one big
an
one
hour
that's
and a half at the
renowned for
max. And
being
I
sort of
just
a
can't
fence,
take
but
much more
we
of
won't
him.
go into that side of it. But, you know, I'm sure
Well,
Lucky
I mean,
Laptop
I'll
could
be
go out
honest
and buy
with
a
you.
camera.
I mean,
Definitely
dude,
drives me cuckoo.
that trooper looked like he was going about 6'4", 285. That trooper was no lightweight. And when he
No.
swings the laptop at the trooper, I thought was ballsy. I mean, the trooper wasn't ever really in any danger because, I mean, like I said, he would have needed to be standing on about 4 of those law books to even be able to reach the trooper's head with that laptop. But it's the fact that he was stupid enough to try to swing it on somebody whose right leg weighs more than he does.
That trooper
But
just would
what
have
I
sent that
love is
laptop flying.
what I love is every time him or her get out of the car, you can just hear the crumpling of like Busch Light cans.
Oh gosh.
Just kind of looking
In
through
fact,
his
hang on, let me.
crap
It's
here.
actually on his little intro video when you go to his channel. Hang on a second. This is just funny shit right here. I mean, it absolutely slayed me. And it did the same thing when she got out of the car with her cell phone when he was getting arrested off the highway.
Good night, Pokey.
Good night, Pokey. You go get some rest, man, and I hope you're feeling better.
Night, Pokey.
But yeah, y'all listen to this real quick. Y'all are going to trip out over this, but just listen when he gets out of the car here. Did y'all hear it?
Yeah.
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 It's like, you know, I don't know if it else for the simple fact that
Here we go. Now they're a little bit bigger.
Last I checked, I don't know of any consumer goods, you know, policies that pay out for a moron playing
Right,
F around and finding out and go to jail. You know, I don't think they have a federal court clause as an approved payout. That's just, it's just my opinion.
I mean, even T-Mobile, if my phone was lost or seized and everything, they wouldn't be able to pay out an insurance claim because, you know.
Oh, exactly. And that's my whole point with it is It's like, why wouldn't you? You know, it's he showed him his ID, didn't give him any shit about that whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
Cop asked for the ID, he gave it to him. That was that. An angry vet, if you are watching, since you're dropping comments, unlike you, maybe they like my content. He actually dropped a comment asking, how do you still have people giving you money?
It's just super chats. That's all it is.
I mean, well, I mean, but it's Angry Vet.
That's the same question I have for
Angry
him.
Vet's like Dumbwaiter, like Cholita, Long Island Audit, any of these clowns.
All rolled into one.
Well, yeah, but my whole point is yeah, they have just a lot. Almost all of them have 6 digits worth of subs, right?
Yeah.
Most people sub that so that they can get notifications of when they're doing dumb shit. They're not really watching their shit. They're there. So that means that the majority of the people watching their material or their content are watching it with their fingers crossed in hopes they're going to go up and get arrested.
I mean, I always loved Schrodinger's cat.
I can barely understand that
loved
guy.
when he showed the people getting tased, you know, Mr. Sparky.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was like how he put that line, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
no way. God, Zork, I hope you're just Zork, I just hope you're being a sarcastic bastard right now, man.
I hope that's not true.
I do too, because I told y'all Chris should have a crotch lobotomy so that he cannot contaminate the rest
Good
of the
evening,
world.
What
Shiz.
the hell is a crotch lobotomy? Does he think penises have brains?
How did she get pregnant when Chris is impotent?
I
guess
don't know.
lie again.
I got to pause him. for a minute.
Biology by Kaiser. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, my head kind of just explodes when I listen to him too much.
Oh, yeah. Brain cells die. Your nose starts running because the cells are being expelled from your brain.
Yeah, exactly. And I just got a text from Josh. Yeah, he's he says his O-ring isn't on fire. So
An improvement over yesterday. I'm happy for him.
yeah, that's a good thing. But he is watching playoff soccer with his son. So good for him, doing the dad stuff. But yeah, he was he was having a rough time of it. I don't know if he got food poisoning.
I know
or what.
the point, right? I was like, it sounds kind of food poisoning-ish, but like either way, that sucks.
Yeah. So
His
anyway,
vivid descriptions of events were not necessary.
yeah, he gets very descriptive too.
I know. Usually it's great, but not in this instance.
Did you get to see the for public safety video?
Oh God, no. Oh, I heard it, the one where he's saying he still has a warrant and all that.
Yeah, he completely lost his mind. I could only get through about 10 minutes of it, but of course,
He's running on
Wrangler-
info like that was already proven false in September. So
yeah, and he's saying that Wrangler is in Maryland or some shit.
yeah, not accurate. He's in Oklahoma.
Yeah. And I don't know why it's taken so long for his court appearance on his open felonies.
Oh, he's on conditions of the court, so as long as he's not violating them, he shouldn't have any more court dates until it's satisfied.
So they've already been adjudicated? Is that what you're saying?
It sounds to me like he took some sort of deal, and basically he has a certain amount of time where he can't mess up.
All right. So he probably pled nolo.
Like a
And-
quaff. Like a
yeah.
quaff. And,
Well,
yeah.
I don't even know if it'd be a quaff. It's probably a guilty with a nolo.
No, he pled not guilty and waived his arraignment. It's some deal. All the bondsman said is he's up to date with the court, so the court's keeping track of him. He's up to date with what he needs to be doing.
Yeah, because he doesn't leave the house.
Maybe he can't. I don't know. I will say people are saying he's on an ankle monitor. I don't know that. I just know from the paperwork he was on one for like an extended period of time.
Yeah, he was, and he violated that at one point too.
Numerous times, yeah.
Because I saw
42 times to be precise.
on his III, he had it in there just the one time. But then again, I don't know.
Well, when he got those 42 days in jail, it was for 42 violations of the GPS zone.
That's just unbelievable.
So each time he left the zone that they caught up with him after, he got a day in jail.
Well, I'm sure he didn't have a very good time in jail, and that's probably why he.
You know, it's interesting you bring that up. I hope Mr. Kaiser watches this because it seems when he was in jail, he spent a lot of time on the phone. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Those damn recorded phone calls come back to get you.
Yep. Two Purple Hearts, one probable murder. Yeah, he's all right, Wally. Thanks for stopping by, brother.
If it's wet for Wally, is it moist for Master Sarge? We need to come up with new ones.
Really? You know, I don't particularly care that word.
Most people don't.
That's not one of my more favorite things.
Some people have a visceral reaction to that word. It is. You know, if he hadn't struck my stream for bullying, you guys would have seen that he was basically on a GPS monitor from like 2010 to 2019. I compared him to a prized golden retriever in an upper class family.
So I can't remember who did it. I think it was Falcax. Copyrighted his intros and uploaded them to his YouTube channel. And
yeah, but he doesn't own the music. I don't know if he can hit it. I don't know how all that works.
I don't either, but he filed a strike against them. Whether or not that went through, I don't know.
I'm not saying strike his channel. I'm just saying this guy is literally the worst, and a grieving family is pained by the fact that he is on YouTube. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it was Falcax last night. I don't know if that went through or not. And since he's been told not to use those intros numerous times, or at least I believe he has, the people that created it asked him not to use them. And he continues to use them. So curious. Oh, wait a minute. Mobile crime fighter. I found you through the most wanted video and searched you. I was on FPS channel. Let's just say I support law enforcement and people who serve our country. Mobile crime fighter, you will be fucking banned.
You are in for a shock, my friend. It does not appear he served his country unless you include making license plates.
It's hilarious. We'll see these people come in and they'll say stuff like that, and then all of a sudden they're gone.
Oh, any dissenting opinion, you're gone. It's the most fragile environment over there. It's kind of it's scary, the mental insufficiency going on here.
So I'm sure we will see at some time. We will see mobile crime fighter pop into one of the other chats. Most likely.
I can't believe people still think he's a veteran. Oh, that gives me like creeps me out. I don't like it. I think I did a good job in the video. I don't have a Purple Heart, and then him talking about how he earned 2 Purple Hearts.
Yeah, the video you put out was really good. It had pretty much everything covered.
Yeah, I tried to put everything in a neat little package. It's a great way for people to be informed about the situation in a timely manner, because like not everyone has time to watch a 3-hour live stream, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I've been I'm actually working on something. It's almost like a little mini documentary on stolen valor. And of course,
Well, if you need help, holler.
I will do that. I'm going back to all the way back to right after I retired from the Army, and I started getting involved in this. And some of the cases that I worked on with John Leila, who passed away in 2018. But John was a great guy. He was a great mentor in teaching me how to do this the correct way. And, knock on wood, I have never called out. I've never been wrong when I've called somebody out. Let's just say that. But I'm going back to cases. The Round Ranger, he was one of them. He's another Kaiser. Only he finished basic training, but he did not complete his advanced individual training. So, and he was in the North Carolina Guard, and the North Carolina Guard sent me all of his records. And that case was pretty crazy because all the guys in the chat from the old thisain'thell.us website, there was one guy that lived in that area, and he actually made up a wanted poster of this guy, wanted for stolen valor, and put it up in the Lenore, North Carolina post office. It took a picture of it. It was hilarious. We went hard on that guy. And then we had another guy that actually shot himself and tried
Oh,
to blame
geez.
it on
He
the
cheddar
guy.
bobbed himself?
I'm sorry?
Did he cheddar bob himself?
Well, he shot himself in the abdomen, kind of
Ooh.
off to the side, put the gun in a plastic bag and threw it out of the window of his truck and drove up the street and then called the cops and said that a couple of guys ambushed him and shot him. But he was claiming to be a special forces guy, and
No. You know what? Wrangler told me he served with him. His story is totally legit. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I would
I'm
love
sure
to
it
get all
is.
of these bloviating douches in one room and just watch them fake story each other.
We should get them all together and make up a unit. Because for Jeremy
It's
DeWitt,
the literal special forces.
we had the special forces, the negative 37 special forces, and that was Jeremy DeWitt's unit because he got a minus 37 on his polygraph, and he was claiming special forces, but we know it was a special force.
Could we raise money to bribe Wrangler into taking a polygraph examination? That would be excellent.
Yeah.
He wouldn't pass it. The needles would fly off the thing like they're possessed.
Maybe we could get Maury to do it.
Oh my God. I would just love to meet Maury.
Wait a minute. What? We got 283 people watching. Are you shitting me?
Language. I'm just kidding.
It boggles my mind. What's he doing over there? Is he doing anything?
Even
No,
if he
he's
wasn't,
sitting
Alex,
looking like he's being held hostage.
Actually, I feel like I've been on it because I'm up here on your channel, and I had never considered my content to be good enough to get up on anybody's channel, let alone.
You're admitting you're there to lick ass.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I really
Yeah,
like the way
Fraud
you
of the
Give me your
Watch
clout
sounds
trick.
like
and
he's
the fact
the
that you
UK
taken
or
what they
Australia.
do with,
I looked him
Chili
up.
and
He's got
Dumb
like
Waiter,
36
Joey
videos
Surreal,
and
DMA, all of them that think
Everyone
it's
that
just a
comes on his
fantastic
panel
idea.
sounds
Hey,
like they have
why don't I
peanut
just
butter on the
live
roof of their
stream
mouth.
live and
Like,
participate
prove
in
me
chat
wrong.
with 300 people in it?
Oh,
Am I
talking about
wrong?
chili
No, you're
for
right.
a second here. You know how I found out that he's a
And
con
Glen's still there. I don't know what Glen's doing.
Big bag patrols.
Like hurts my brain trying to decipher
channel
their
one
version of
day,
English.
one of his videos, and it was he got that content from a guy who knew
He got
Chili.
that content.
I got to turn it up a little bit.
And Chili still does it.
Does it?
To
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe that.
It sounds like he's
He
licking a
runs
window
around
in
screaming
between.
that he's an alpha, but
An
dude,
alpha.
I don't know which one's a bigger little beta bitch
Wrangler
boy,
is an
DMA or
alpha,
Chili.
but an alpha as in like
I think both of them are.
the computer
Well, that's my
term, like
whole
a
point.
not
They both
finished
suck.
version.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even make it into beta testing.
Dude, I'm saying it again. Like
mean, it's
we
just
are
like,
watching this man LARP as a human.
It's just like DMA doing that to Ginger. I mean, it's just like
I mean,
thinking to myself, why are you filming a kid for? You know?
Well, that's my whole point. Is
Yeah, if you believe your lie enough, you
doesn't
can
make
fool
any
a lie
sense to me.
detector.
Hey,
and he
Michael
definitely
Lloyd.
believes his lies.
That must be.
Yeah.
I like it when they say, "Oh, I'm
But
not filming
I still
anybody
think
in here
a
except
good
you behind
polygraph
the counter because
examiner
you're a
would
public
definitely
servant and
tear
you're here
him
to serve
apart.
me, so I can." And yet they've just spent the last
we need the one from Steve
5 or 6
Wilkos.
minutes throwing their
Yeah.
camera around and filming everybody that's in the building at the same time. But I'm not filming
Yeah,
anybody
because
that's not.
poor
I'm not
Jerry's
supposed to be
gone
filming.
now, so and they don't do that. But Steve Wilkos would probably do a show on him.
These frauditors, the reason why they also
Interesting.
Going on what Wrangler saying earlier is they really don't have nothing good going on in their life. You know,
They don't
So
got nothing
remember,
that go good
I
in their
zoomed
life.
my screen and I don't know how to
decent
unzoom.
friends. They don't have decent jobs.
I got this new
they go
computer,
around
and
and
that was
F
something that
around,
Wait, is
set
this
up.
guy
find
talking
out,
about how people don't have
you know,
jobs and
and
lives
they
to a
just turn
man who
around
doesn't have a
and,
job or life besides
you know,
YouTube?
ruin their lives and try to
Well,
destroy other people's
Frauditor
lives.
can't have a
For
job.
what? For
One,
what?
I don't think he can leave
Yeah.
the house. I think he's probably under house arrest.
Yeah, well, Mobile Crime Fighter, I can
And
promise
he
you
does
this.
3 or 4
my wife
videos
is
a
in the
day
chat,
and 1 or 2 lives a
and
day.
she'll be the first to tell you.
He's
Hold on,
still,
Mr. Kaiser.
I'm
How
not
did you
Kaiser
get a
Soze.
marriage license without a driver's
I'm not
license
the
or birth
devil.
certificate? Thank you.
And I did not.
I have clips of
participate
him
in
admitting he
Christian
didn't have a
Minecraft.
valid driver's license
I
and his
also
birth
wasn't
certificate's
on
3
that
states
grassy
away
knoll
in
in
storage.
63
So how did he get married?
But yes, I do have a past.
is it really a
and,
marriage?
you know,
I don't think they're
everybody
actually
that's in
married.
here
You have a present
knows
because you're
about
still
it,
lying about it, Mike.
and not all of it's pleasant.
I don't know.
Unfortunately,
Can brothers and
Well, that's
sisters
like,
get
you
married in
know,
Alabama?
Kimmy or somebody
Oh,
else would be
shit.
happy to put my email in the chat. And if you have any questions about
Address
my
me
past, feel
privately so
free
I
to
can
email
blow
me, sir.
smoke up your
man,
ass.
that's
Fucking
what I
manipulative
told
cunt.
Stonewall yesterday. No duh. We've
No
known about
duh.
this the last 2-3 months already.
I can't. It
Longer
like
than that.
hurts my brain.
You know,
But I mean, he's like I said, he is freaking terrified. He is freaking terrified about me putting that video up.
What video?
what it is, he doesn't.
He should be terrified you're gonna break into his house and kill him, you fucking
Yeah,
hillbilly.
you're gonna climb through the
Florida
bathroom
seems
window,
to be-
steal his
I
drugs,
don't
and
even
shoot him
think
in the
it's
back of the
that.
head.
I think he's trying his best. He thinks that
Well,
if
no,
he
it
can
would
somehow
seem that he came
magically
in the mudroom
discredit
door of
me,
Mr. Cameron's home. The
that
window
it
was an elderly
will
woman's home.
that it
Oh,
will,
okay.
take away
It's hard to
or,
keep them straight,
degrade
because
my
there's so
claims
many
about
of them.
him. But
Yeah, I
here's
mean,
the
probably
thing.
very scary for that elderly woman, you know?
His own video is my evidence of claims against him.
Exactly.
He literally filmed.
Sure do wish I knew how to get out of this
Literally.
fucking Zoom mode.
I sure wish he knew what literally means.
himself doing everything I've claimed he's been doing.
Exactly.
God, like I said, I know Ron White says that you can't fix stupid, but
You
can
are
fix
stupid.
Oh, he's
You
beyond
just have to ask
stupid.
yourself if it's worth the prison sentence.
I mean, well, yeah.
But
going around
what's
threatening
really bad
you,
is the people that
he's
just
threatening to kidnap you.
keep believing him.
Yeah, he's threatening to come across
Because he
state
constantly
lines
victimizes himself. If you watch, it's a lot of manipulative
to me
behaviors.
physical violence and to kidnap me, which, by the way, is not only capital, but crossing state lines to do it makes it a federal crime.
I mean,
And that is a capital crime, which means that
Just
you can
because
go
it's
to
federal
death
doesn't
row
make
for
it a
that,
capital
Chrissy.
crime, you shithead.
I would think that somebody who claims in his last 18 videos that and live streams that you're a paid informant for the FBI, I wouldn't think that you would be threatening to do that in front of all these thousands of people.
exactly.
Oh, he's
Thousands of
talking
people.
about
he
that
just
for public
Uncork
safety
the
guy.
bottle and let the genie
Oh
escape.
God.
Precisely. All right, guys, I'm gonna play this one for y'all from earlier.
Oh,
And I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
grab
play
me
one
a
of his own
freaking
videos
drink. I
again.
shall be right back.
It's
Enjoy,
always so
guys.
weird when he watches himself. Because if you watch like his reaction to himself,
We
his
got-
reaction to himself is always so gross. He's so happy to watch himself. Ugh.
Myself. With force.
I don't think so.
If you touch me again, I will protect myself. Stop backing me up into a corner, Hudson. Dude, stop backing me up. Don't fucking
corner.
touch- Dude, stop having.
Dude, Hudson just bitch slapped you. Let's see that again.
Stop having.
You're a bitch.
Dude, he's assaulting me.
Pointed a weapon at me.
No one being at me. Don't touch me. Assault and battery.
trying to see what the
Assault and
badge is. It
battery.
looks like a federal badge.
Assault and battery. First degree.
Yep.
Second degree. Keep it up, Hodson. You're gonna get a felony soon, Hodson.
You're gonna get
Yeah.
a felony, Hodson.
This is-
You're gonna get a felony, Hudson. I'll make fun of the videos too.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and.
No, that dude is mush brain. You should see the emails he
Call
sent me.
somebody
Oh my
now.
God.
Call somebody. He's assaulting me.
He thinks
Don't
that I
touch
defend
me.
Wrangler.
Don't fucking touch me again.
So
Don't touch me again. I have every right to protect myself. Cut it out now. But he's distracting me, so if I get hit, it's on you.
Big bag, what's going on?
If you're an imbecile, it's on me. I like that.
Stop pushing me in the fucking street.
But I thought you were gonna defend yourself.
Sounds like the
Yeah,
worst
I know you
Wahlberg
laugh,
ever.
huh, Hodson? My rights do not trump your policies, which are none.
Bye, Felicia.
Now we're gonna move on to news now. Too stupid. to
oh
walk
my
away
God,
from.
Wrangler's literally the worst. I can't deal with this.
How you doing, sir? Good, how are you? Doing very well, thank you. That's your way there. How y'all doing? Doing good, how are you?
Oh, gee, that's a good quality video.
There's no order from a judge saying.
It was filmed on a Razor flip
We're
phone.
allowed to record our
So what's
business
your
that
name?
we're
I'm sorry.
conducting.
I'm Chief Deputy White.
I can believe that.
Nice to meet you. But if you start making them feel uncomfortable and stuff, I can tell you to leave. Well, hold on, sir.
A
And
camera
before
shouldn't make
you
it.
leave, I'll arrest you for disorderly conduct.
First warning.
You already threatened me with arrest? Oh, no, I'm not threatening. Trust me. Well, why did you just say that? I don't make threats. Let me go. Was it? You get your copies?
I don't have, no, I need more than copies. I'm waiting on Ellen, let them tell you the truth.
Get your copies and I'll go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, no, I won't.
Oh, Tats is in the house too.
Strike two.
Hey, my bad, guys. I played y'all this one again.
Oh,
Ew.
So,
Cringe.
I guess since we're this far into it,
Did I
we might
catch
as well
that one?
finish it before the DMA.
He played
video,
himself
so my
twice
bad.
by accident. Like, yeah, sure, it was an accident.
I
I
was-
But
really just hit the wrong one. I forgot this
he
one.
just likes to see himself.
Hey, Wrangler, this one.
It's
was
gross and
like a
weird.
Beatles song because they had the perfect.
Yeah,
song,
Tats, you're right.
Help.
Wrangler is like stepping
Yeah,
in dog
right.
shit barefooted.
Help! No, we're not gonna sing it. I'm not getting copyright struck by a fucking Beatles descendant.
Ooh, copyright strike. I wonder how he handled that one
I like
today.
that. Now, is that Mobile Crime Fighter or Mobile Crime Fighter? I know you said you're from Indiana, so I'm gonna assume mobile.
We're not
I'm
gonna
not
leave
leaving
until
until I
we're
get my
done
record.
conducting our business, sir.
Get your copies.
Well, yes, you will.
I'm Chief Deputy Whitey with the
Chief
Sheriff's Office.
Deputy, and you don't
Yes.
know to treat the public
Trust me,
better
I
than
do.
this?
What did he
are you
do?
doing this
Take
for?
his
This is
chat
my
out?
record. I
Oh,
got
it's down here at the
court
Then you
bottom.
should have done it before now.
Oh my God, I care so little. I almost
That's
passed
on
out.
me.
Just a helpful hint. Then maybe you should have, I don't know, started the day before your freaking court date to start pulling records. You gluttonous, lazy son of a bitch.
What are you talking
What
about?
is
How
job
is
of
it
circuit
our
court
job
clerk?
to tell
You
you what their
said-
job is?
You said.
Did you
You
come in
want
here
her
to
to do
escalate
Oh
the
my
situation?
God.
Oh,
It's
The
just
hell you
mind
are.
numbing.
You
Just
are
mind
not.
numbing.
Y'all go get this test.
You-
get on
you
out of
need
here.
to go
Anyway.
He is the
Well,
cop.
I'll tell you what, let's just go
Oh.
to jail then.
I think I've taken about all I can take. I've been on here a little over an hour.
Get your hands off of him.
That's my record.
yeah, you can't. You have to have Wrangler
Why
in
you
small
shaking so bad?
doses, or you become a
I
rube
just-
as well.
Don't you touch
I'm not a glutton like Josh is, just because I just can't. I just
No, you got to touch some grass. You have to formulate a coherent sentence and take a deep breath and really like cleanse your palate.
yeah, definitely. He I don't know how he does it, I mean, he did that 1 5-hour one where he was looking at all of his videos. And I went back and started looking at some of his original videos when he first started, but then some of them disappeared.
Oh, if you need them, I have a Dropbox with every video he's ever made, even ones he immediately deleted.
Yeah, because I just wanted to try and pick out as many of the false claims as I could, kind of like what you did with your video. And I might just collaborate with you to use that as part of my documentary.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I'll text you the Dropbox link.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Because I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna highlight probably 4 or 5 cases. I was doing some research today in regards to, and I started back at the Vietnam era, and there were some polls that were done as to how many Vietnam combat veterans there are per state. Now, when you look at the official records, there were 2.7 million that served in Vietnam. And when I went down that list, in the top 10 states, I was already at over 3 million. So what does that tell you? Official numbers in Vietnam, 2.7 million. A straw poll done by somebody by state, and just the top 10 states, I already had over 3 million. So that tells me there's an awful lot of people out there that say that they're Vietnam veterans.
Yeah. I don't speak on military stuff because it's a foreign language to me. I know none of it. I respect you all and I will support you in all of your endeavors.
But I think putting that all together will be fun. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna wind it up if I can figure out how to get to the top of my screen here with this freaking zoomed in shit. Shiz, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much.
Never a problem. Have a great night. Thanks for having me.
I shall, and you as well, and we'll talk. And everybody, thanks for jumping in here. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. And we'll have to do it again, but I just can't take any more of Wrangler. I'm losing my shit. So have a great evening.